Hey, what's up everybody, Zadius Tech here, and today is an exciting day because we finally have the first PS5 controller from SCUF, and this is it right here. This is the Reflex Pro. So there's actually three different models of the SCUF Reflex. There's the base SCUF Reflex, then you have the SCUF Reflex FPS, which is meant for first-person shooters, and then you have the SCUF Reflex Pro, which is the only one you can get from SCUF right now. The other two models, the FPS and the regular Reflex, will be available in early 2022. All right, guys, I'm so excited to unbox this for you guys because it was so hard to get this. It literally sold out in just minutes. All right, so here we go. It says pull here to open. And there we go. The SCUF Reflex Pro has pretty much all the features, except it doesn't have the instant triggers and bumpers, and it doesn't have the vibration modules removed. So let's go ahead and unbox this for you guys. And here is the controller. It's all black, it says SCUF right there. It has a pretty good weight to it, you guys. It definitely feels heavier than the original PS5 controller. So you see the different buttons here. They are a glossy finish. So your D-pad is glossy as well as the action buttons right here. Everything else is pretty much matte black, including the touch controller here. And so looking at the top here, let's take a look. So you have your USB-C connection, then you have the SCUF logo right below it. Then you have the adaptive triggers here. They feel very good. Bumpers feel good as well. And of course, what makes the SCUF controller special is the paddles here that you get in the back. So these are the buttons or back buttons that you would use when you're playing. And it does have 4 of them, which is really great. Oftentimes I only use 2 of these buttons, but we'll see how this feels in my hand once I'm playing. I may use all 4 or just use 2. Great thing about them is you can map them to pretty much any action you want, to circle, triangle, whatever you need it to be. You can map it there, easily remappable. And here you have the profile button. You can store up to 3 different profiles on this controller. And the other thing I do want to point out is this performance grip right here. That's going to really help out for people like me that have sweaty hands. I don't know if you can tell, but my hands are actually sweaty right now. So in holding it right here, it actually does help with the controller not slipping out of my hands when my hands are sweaty. And the grip does encompass this whole area you see right here. All right, so now I'm going to test all the buttons here and let you know how they feel. You also get to hear them as I press them. So here's the thumbsticks. Feels pretty solid. Here's a D-pad. Feels good. Buttons feel good as well. Bumpers. Yeah, I really like the distance between the 2 bumpers. Seems good. Trigger. It does feel pretty good. All right, and here you have the start or home button, as well as the mute for your mic. And then of course here you have a connector that includes a 3.5mm jack to connect your headset. Okay, and I also did notice that it does say Reflex right here. Okay, let's take a quick look to see what else is included in the box. Let's go ahead and lift this out. All right, so inside of this we have the accessories box, as well as a pretty hefty manual for the SCUF Reflex. Here we go. All right, so let's take a quick look to see what's in the box. All right, so it looks like they do provide 2 domed thumbsticks. The ones that come on the controller are concave, so they do have a rubberized feel to them, so they're not gonna slip as you're controlling them. They also provide this braided USB-C to USB-A cable. Let's take a look. And it actually looks like it's pretty long. So yeah, I just kind of visually measured it against my height, and it is about 6 feet. It does have a cool design with this orange accents here. And it seems like a pretty nice sturdy cable that's gonna last a long time, hopefully. All right, the other thing to point out is that these paddles are removable. The instruction manual says to go ahead and start with the inner ones first. And then what you do is you pull down on them to get them out. And I'm not gonna try it on my controller because I don't wanna mess it up before I even try the controller. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on the controller just so you guys can see what it looks like. And there you see it's glowing blue. You can see it right there. All right, so although you can't customize the SCUF Reflex like my SCUF Impact here, where I got to design all this stuff and the buttons, you can, however, take out the faceplate and also swap out these rings as well as the thumbsticks. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. It's actually pretty easy. So if you look at the bottom of the controller, you'll see that right here, there's a small gap, and you kind of like stick your fingernail in there and just pull this up. Do this on the opposite side as well. Just pull up, and then you can just kind of snap it off just like that. And you see that there are some inserts on the top here where it comes off. So just make sure when you're putting it back, you kind of angle it. So I'm sure they're gonna sell custom faceplates with different colors that you can choose from. And there's also these rings inside that you can change. You can probably change different color. As we see here in the SCUF Reflex retail box, it does have orange colored ones, but it actually does come with black. It doesn't come with the orange ones. So these orange ones are probably something that you're gonna have to like buy later. So you just go ahead and put them back, snap them in, just like that. So if you take a look at the controller now, you do see some of the inside parts. You see this little ribbon cable right here. But what you wanna do to swap out your thumbsticks is, for example, if you wanna swap out the concave one with the domed one you see here, and it does have this little design at the edge here, pretty cool. So you go ahead and just pull up, just like that. So go ahead and line up the hole with the thumbstick here, and we're gonna go ahead and press down. And there we go. As you can see, this is the taller thumbstick here. So if you play FPS games, this is like the recommended one, the taller one with the dome. So you'll definitely wanna swap that out. But of course, they do also provide a short dome one. So you can swap it out as you need it for your different style games. And once you finish installing your thumbsticks, you're gonna go ahead and put these little pointy parts in here. And then it kind of just slides in. And just snap the bottom. And there we go, you customized your SCUF Reflex controller. Again, that's not as much customization as you can order with the SCUF Impact. But again, SCUF Impact is for the PS4. Now, if you wanted to customize your PS5 controller and you're not happy with the customization options of the SCUF Reflex, which is not much. I mean, you could replace this little face plate down here and thumbsticks and the little ring, that's it. But if you look at this one, this is a custom PS5 controller. Also has paddles in the back here that are remappable, and this is from Hex Gaming. So if you want a fully customizable PS5 controller, definitely recommend them. I will leave an affiliate link down in the description, and you can also use discount code Zadius Tech for 5% off of your Hex Gaming custom PS5 controller. This is the rival controller that you see here, and it's got the nice chrome accents. It looks beautiful, you guys. And these paddles in the back work really well. As you can see, I have the taller thumbstick on the right and the shorter one on the left. But yeah, overall, the SCUF Reflex Pro looks pretty good. The rubberized grip here really feels good on the hands, you guys. So yeah, get notified as soon as my review video comes out.